So today I've come back to Gaer Fawr, or the locals know it called the Old Hill Fort. And last week I went that way. So this week I'm going to go that way and follow a lower path to get to the lower slopes where all the bluebells are. And today I'm following a little narrow path which I believe will take me to the far side of the hill fort where the bluebells are at their best. It's a funny sort of day. It looks as if it wants to rain. It's that sort of slightly thundery feeling to it. That's right, it's just there's quite a sheer drop off the path. I'm just watching where I'm going because I don't want to fall off. Yeah, it's got a bit of a sort of a thundery feel to it. It's a little bit humid as well for the first time this year, because up until now it's been very wet and usually cold with it too. So this is quite unusual to be out with just a gilet on and no coat and scarf. So as you can see, the path is quite narrow. It's a bit steep here too. Just go out steady. This does take me to the bluebells. I think I can get back up to the hill fort. There'll be another path somewhere. So, oh look, there's a little young oak sapling. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Lovely beech and oak woodland. Yeah, so it's probably not the best of days to come to view bluebells because of course you get a really nice sunny day. There's quite a few there. If you get a really nice sunny day, they smell beautiful. There's a little bit of a quarry down there. The path's quite close to it as well. There's some hawthorn flowers there. Yes, so I hope this is going to take me to the bluebells. There are lots of bluebells around. And as I was saying, on a really nice sunny day, the smell is fantastic. This path's very windy. It's quite lovely though. Oh, there's a footpath. Oh, here we go. I came past this gateway. It's a bit steep. Get down there. I came past that gate, but as you can see, it's an absolute quagmire. So, yeah, better come the way I have. So now we'll follow this. It's more of a bridle way, really, or at least it's a wider path. I came here for the first time last week. Look, there's a wild orchid. Wow, there's another little one there. There we go. Wild orchids. Don't often see wild orchids. This, I would imagine, is either a track to a farm track or a bridleway, or an old road. There's another little tiny orchid. There we go. Well, this oak tree's come down sometime during the storms, either earlier this spring, and it's still coming into leaf. So it's obviously getting enough nutrition from the roots that are left in the ground. I'm going through the crater. This is left behind. And there's a little hawthorn come down with it as well. And that's in leaf too. And even though it's not a sunny day, they smell absolutely fabulous. So, here we go. Here's a cuckoo pint, or Lords and Ladies I think was another name for it. Just here, there's this fern growing out of an old tree stump. The hellfort's right up the top of those trees up there. So I think we've got quite a steep path to go, but it twists and turns through the trees here, and say the bluebells are a delight. Well, I'm at the far side of the hellfort, and I'm now making my way up. Come through a lot of bluebells across the bottom there. And it's quite steep, which is why I'm huffing and puffing a bit. I just thought stop and catch my breath for a moment or two. So it's just blue as far as the eye can see. Carpets of bluebells everywhere. And I've done the lower bits, and I'm coming up here now through the higher parts of the hill fort. Probably about halfway up, I would imagine. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Well, I think I'm just about at the top. I've just come up a very steep bit over there, and I'm near the top of it now. Oh, I know where I am. Ah, there we go. There's the hogshead bench over there. And I remember when I came last week saying how wonderful that tree was to be able to climb up into it, although as I said that I'm getting a bit long in the tooth for climbing into trees. And there's another one a bit further down. Oh, that's interesting. So that path takes you down and around the southern side. So am I going to continue right up to the very top, or am I going to head back down that way? I think the bluebells are just as stunning up here as they are down on the lower slopes, because everyone said go down onto that side, the southern side, because the bluebells are really good, but they're every bit as good up here. There's the bracts, the flower bracts are just appearing. Oh yes, there will be congers later in the year. So here I am right at the top. I'm just having a sit here on a fallen log for a few seconds. Just a tree with the stones around, so I assume this is the centre of the hill fort. So back to the car. Bluebells smell amazing, even though it's sort of very dull and very murky and grey.